Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it's May 28th of 2023, and it's 3:45 a.m. in the morning. We have we do have good internet service from Spectrum. They've gone through, I don't know how many companies. I think there's about I don't know, it was Charter and they changed, We have Spectrum now. Let me do a speed test here. Anyway, like I said, it's 3:45 in the morning, and I don't know, 15 minutes ago or something like that. Speed. I don't know how long ago, 20 minutes ago, let's say 30 minutes. Let's say 30 minutes. And we lost internet. The ex-wife a week. And then when she's not there, she's in a wheelchair, doing a little bit on the internet, playing simple games. I mean, solitaire and things like that. But if we lose the internet, she becomes very upset, and she's concerned, and I told her, it'll come back, they're working on, they're doing something. And then she just kept staring at the television set with nothing going on, And then finally I called the number that you call. And I called the number, and of course sometimes they say, well, there's, from when you call, they know where you call from. And they'll say, oh, a temporary outage in your area. And of course sometimes they say, we don't have any reports of any outages or whatever. I think they must have said no outages in their area, or they didn't say anything. And Darlene is getting more and more upset, thinking, She says, it's never off this long. And I said, it has been. Sometimes it goes off, and then I told her about the time that our building, lost our internet service. And I went outside to check, and they were out there parked in front of the building next door to us, And I said, are you here for the building, this building here? And they said, yeah. And they said, you'll have service there in a little bit. We're having to run a line from this building over to your building, and please be careful. There'll be a cable on the, across the sidewalk, and they'll be out in a couple of days to fix it. And I said, oh, okay, thank you. Of course, that cable laid there for weeks across the thing, and then finally it was buried. And there have been several other times that there was an outage of something like that. But anyway, so she was saying, we've never been with that. I said, yes, we have. There have been times, and I told her about that. She didn't know anything about that. Probably slept through it, And so anyway, I told her, okay, I'll go out and look and see if I happen to see. I said, usually when I go out, like middle of the night or whatever, I can see in one of the buildings, there'll be more than one building, there'll be somebody, and I can see I can't tell what they're watching, but they're probably watching cable. They're hooked up to cable probably. And usually I see a place or two, somebody's window, maybe they have the curtains down, but I can still tell there. I went out and I didn't see any lights in anybody's. Of course, it is 3 a.m. in the morning, but still there's always somebody like us. Well, not like us. We're unique. And so then I started to turn around and come back, but I saw some flashing lights outside of the apartment complex across the street. Yellow flashing lights. And so I went over to the gate and looked over, and there was the Spectrum truck. And they had the lights going. They have one of these trucks that has a ladder thing, and there was a guy in the bucket up there working on the box or whatever. So I came back and came in and told, Darlene. I said, they're working on it now. It should be really quick, I'm guessing, or whatever. And pop, it came on. But, so, it's almost 4 a.m. And as you can see, got really good, internet. I'm not sure what in the world, this thing pops up on whichever browser I'm using. And this thing, tart.me or whatever, pops up occasionally. I'm not sure where it comes from. There's nothing there. So, anyway, I popped some chicken in the oven, southern fried chicken, frozen, and my son, I think, has gone to bed. So there, I put 2 of them up, one for her and one for me, well, and her and the cat. She can't eat that chicken without the cat. What else is going on? Both my computers are working when there's cable, and I don't know if you can see it here. Maybe bring it over. This thing which I have. Oops, can you get it in? Okay, I'll move the camera a little bit. It's that Sound Blaster thing that I bought quite a few years back that I've used many, many times. Okay, still can't see it. Okay, here it is here. It's the, no, I don't want to yank a cable loose or something. Cameras and everything are working good. I want to get where I have what I had before. So I eventually would not have to tell you what my name is or where I'm located or what time it is or anything like that. I'm not sure how much space I've got on this cable. I'm thinking again that, I think I do. I think this would be I've got a tripod. I think bringing this over here would be better. What do you think? I might be able to get it down a little lower. It's hooking up on it's hanging on a wire. You might let me know if you have a preference. Let's see if this thing will go down. It'll go down a little bit further. There you go. That might help too. Well, I can live with that. Today my project was to put some of this stuff away. Actually over here, this thing here with the light on it, there is space in here to put, I could put stuff, and then these 2 doors down here, I could put a lot of stuff in that. That would help. But it doesn't help me when I have to bend over to hook up something. Or find something. With my arthritis, it hurts a lot. Right now, what's going through my mind is I made a video, I think a couple days ago or something, about the ambulance bill that I got. I can't remember if that's me or maybe that's my. I looked on the things laying over there. It didn't have, our names are the same, except he's the 3rd and I'm the 3rd and he's the 4th. And there was no Social Security or ID number. I'm wondering if that may be a bill that he got. But I don't know. I think the date, I don't remember the date, and he's been to the hospital like a couple times, I think. So I'm not sure. I think that's my bill. And anyway, I did a video on that. Well, let's see. Let's go here. Oh, I started to get pissed off just before the internet got lost. I wanted to change, I think it was Bing. I forget which one. I got like 3 or 4 browsers that are running, and that's another thing. I want to go through and pick out one. I mean, I'll still have the others available, you know, but I want to take them off the taskbar or whatever, and I want to use one. Try to use one. And I don't like Bing as a search engine, and it's, you know, so I wanted to change that. So that's what I was doing. And then it wouldn't work, but that was because I'd lost the internet, and right at that point, I didn't know I'd lost the internet. I was trying to replace Bing with Google, and I thought, these goddamn sons of bitches, you know, and I thought, I'm just going to delete Bing altogether, or whatever. There's so many changes coming here with AI and all the stuff that's coming, and some of the browsers actually are looking pretty good. I mean, their setup and the way they've got things organized and things like that. So, 20 adorable photos of Prince Albert and Princess Lilibeth. I think they're so cute. The older sister there, you know, it wasn't during it wasn't the funeral. It was something before that, and I forget what it was, you know, over there, and Lilibeth or whatever was correcting Archie, or what is it? Archie. He wasn't paying it, you know, so she's, I think, maybe a year or two older than, I think maybe a year or so, you know, and she was, you know, correcting him, telling him, you know, what to do. That was kind of cute, that kind of stuff. They're cute kids. Probably it's a good thing they're cute kids, or the royalty might lock them in the tower or whatever, you know. I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding. I'm serious. Check the tower. So, anyway, 4 a.m. in the morning, I think I'm going to go check and see if the chicken breast is ready. One for me and one for Darlene. Thank you very much for watching. F12.